Hello everyone watching, welcome back to Weekly Coco. As you know, I'm Chloe and it's the second week of me being back and I'm super excited to be back. You watched last week's video. I gave you all a little update on my life and what's going on, and I talked to you guys about how I want to start having a better schedule and focusing on smaller topics of what I want to talk to you guys about. I do still want to do guests, whether it's somebody you guys know or somebody you don't know. I definitely want to do that too, but I feel like I have so much to talk to you guys about, so I hope you guys are okay with it being just me. And I posted on Concept by Chloe's Instagram what I wanted to talk about this week, and that is discipline, which is doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like doing it. I mentioned a little bit, sorry, Bear's walking right here, my cat. So last week I mentioned to you guys about how I kind of fell off my path and the journey that I've been on. And a big reason that happened was because I didn't have discipline. That is why discipline is so important when you're on any sort of journey about bettering yourself, doing what needs to be done, and all in between. So, discipline. What exactly is discipline? It's knowing that no matter what, even when you don't feel like doing something, you have to get it done, like I just said. And it's so important to have discipline because, you know, we are in this crazy world. There's crazy things that are going on left and right. And it's honestly, truly the darkness trying to poke at you. Because the darkness doesn't want you to become the best version of yourself, which is in a state of true happiness at all times. If the darkness can keep you in a state of not having a routine, which causes you to have anxiety, which causes you stress, that's what it wants, right? So that's why having discipline, even on those hard days, is so important. And you can apply this by writing down your intentions. So what are your intentions for the day? I want to go work out, then I want to sit and meditate, then I want to have a healthy lunch, then I want to get some work done, then I want to go for a walk and see the sunset, and I want to have a healthy dinner, and then I will allow myself to watch a little TV, and then I want to write in my journal and get to bed early. So that's your intention for the day. So having discipline means no matter what comes up that day, you're going to get those things done. And you can apply this when somebody texts you and they're like, hey, we're going to happy hour tonight. Do you want to come? But you know that tomorrow you have a meeting at 8 a.m. and it's not the best idea to go out. That's why having discipline is so important, because there's always going to be things where life is throwing at you to do things that you probably shouldn't be doing. And if you don't have discipline, you're going to find yourself doing those things and feeling really off. So that is why discipline is so important. And it's something that I clearly struggle with myself. And that's why I showed you guys last week how I do my morning journal, and I read my Bible, and I read my mantras, because when I have a routine and I stick with my routine, it makes my self-discipline easier, because if I know my routine, I know what I have to do, and then I just have to stick to doing what I have to do, because then when I go to bed at night and I lay my head on the pillow, I feel at peace knowing that I got everything done that I needed to get done that day. And this doesn't mean that 24/7 you need to be super hard on yourself, because you don't want to be hard on yourself either. You have to allow yourself to have slip-ups. It's just about not allowing those slip-ups to fully take over, kind of like mine did at the beginning of Christmas break. and getting right back to it and getting right in the discipline of what you need to get done. So with that being said, when it comes to why do you have discipline, it's because everything that you should be doing should almost always be for your highest good. So when things arise and different opportunities come up, you need to sit with yourself and ask yourself, is this for my highest good? And I want to give an example. I had a friend reach out to me that said, I'm so proud of you for taking a step back from the show. I can't even imagine how toxic it is. I could never do it. And the truth is, she could do it. You can always do something, but it's having discipline whether or not it's for your highest good. When you ask yourself, okay, is this for my highest good? And if the answer is not yes right away, and you kind of have to teeter-totter around it, normally it's almost always best to say no. However, you should push yourself out of your comfort zone. So when somebody invites you to go to let's say a yoga class, and you've never done yoga and you don't really like being around people you don't know, let alone working out in front of people you don't know, should you go and do that? Well, let's think. Is yoga for my highest good? Yeah, it definitely is. So that's when you want to push yourself to do stuff. Now, whenever you hang out with this person, you feel really drained and you feel like they're just sucking you of your energy, and they seem to be a negative person, and they talk bad about each other, and they reach out to you and they say, hey, do you want to get lunch? Now more than ever, you guys need to be protecting yourselves and your energy. So you know what? You say, no, I'm sorry. I can't make lunch today. When you start having discipline for yourself and doing things that are only for your highest good, you will start to watch the world shift around you, and it becomes easier and easier to turn down things and say no to things that aren't for your highest good. If you have no discipline, you're just going to be an emotional, uneasy, unsteady wreck all the time, because constantly people will be pulling you each and every way, and you'll catch yourself just doing things that you shouldn't be doing. And when you're doing things you shouldn't be doing, it causes you to be in an emotional and mental state that isn't good, and that affects every aspect of your life. So I just wanted to make this video to really talk about discipline. And so I want to challenge you guys to write down, what does having discipline mean to me? And I want you guys to all write down 10 things that you're going to do this week that you're going to apply discipline to. And then I want you to write under it, I'm applying discipline to this because it's for my highest good, or because if I don't get this done, then it causes me to be stressed out. If I don't go to the gym 3 times a week, I'd feel unaccomplished. So that is my challenge for you guys this week. I know this is a quick video, but last week was a little long, so I don't want to be taking too much time out of your day, because really, if I can just help you guys apply one thing a week that's going to help you guys change your lives and become on a better journey, then I feel like I'm doing what I'm meant to do. With that being said, for those of you that follow Concept by Chloe's Instagram page, you saw that I posted about these groups that I want to be doing, these goddess groups. So if you guys decided to join that, I'm super excited. I can't wait to work one-on-one with you. Honestly, staring at a camera is so weird, and it's like sometimes I find myself, it's not being fake, because everything that I'm talking to you guys about I have passion for, and I know that I'm wanting to make a difference in your guys' life and help you guys, but it's just not, there's no connection when there's when I can't see you guys. So I'm so excited to be able to talk to you guys and have our little focus groups and just see your guys' faces and work together. As you guys know, I'm still not on the island. Just giving you a little update. And I'm doing really, really good. I'm on a really good routine right now. I'm working out Monday and Wednesdays at Mantra. I'm training with my trainer Tuesday, Thursdays. Fridays I'm doing yoga. Saturdays I'm doing yoga. Tuesday evenings I do yoga too. And then Sunday is my day to rest and kind of eat whatever I want, and I sleep in super, super late on Sundays. Well, like 10, 11. But I allow myself to sleep in. And yeah, so it's always good to have discipline and routine, but it's also okay to like give yourself a little break one day a week. I think it's important to not be so strict every day. But with that being said, you stick with the routine, because when you fall off the routine, that's when things get a little uneasy and unsettled. I hope you guys are having a good week. I just want to tell you guys so much that I am so thankful, and I have so much gratitude for those of you that tune in to me. And just a quick reminder, please don't share what I talk about on here in the fan groups and stuff like that. I would really appreciate it. And I wanted to end it with a little advice I have. There will be times when there are things that are sent your way that are sent to destroy you. And there's nothing you can do about that. Life is a constant lesson. There is endless lessons to learn whenever you are on any sort of journey, or just in life in general. Even if you don't want to pursue a journey of spirituality or bettering yourself, there's constant lessons at all times. And you can't control what's thrown at you. However, you can control how you react to them. And I just want to plant this little seed in your brain. When something is sent your way and you feel that like fire and that anger or that sadness or that upset, step back. You do not have to respond to anything right away. You are allowed to take all the time you need before responding to anything or anyone. It's called protecting yourself and your journey and your happiness. So just know that when you are challenged, it's okay. Take a step back and control how you react. And 9 times out of 10, the best reaction is no reaction at all. There's a lot of power behind silence. Trust me. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. And I hope you guys learned a little something about discipline. Definitely continue to write every morning. Write your intentions down. Set your goals. Don't get on your phone super early. Allow yourself 15, 30, if you can, an hour before you connect on that little device that we all have that we're all so addicted to. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next week.